sharpness in the elbow from the slot machines, Bill. We start the second half with DePaul controlling the tip, leading 31-28. DePaul is going to make him come out. Now, it will be the responsibility of Marquette to come out.
I think they're just trying to balance up right now a little more. I think Marquette looks like they might have gone into a 2-1-2 zone.
Ray Meyer standing just to our left about 15 feet, yelling at his troops. I can't understand what he's saying. His son Joe seated just a couple of chairs to his right. His son Joe, an assistant. He has another son, Tom, who is a basketball coach also.
Well, they're going to hold it for a while, and sort of looks like maybe a four-corner, but the middleman's not penetrating like you usually see in a four-corner, but they're going to start playing. I think DePaul just getting the feel of things. Not really.
They've chipped off a minute and 10 seconds off of the clock. It's 31-28. DePaul leading by 3, the halftime advantage.
Marquette's gone to a man-for-man again. They did sit in a zone there just for a second when they first came down. Now they're man-for-man, and it looks like DePaul might want to play now.
Rulebook states that the team that's behind must come out and force action. Great reject by Wilson, his second of the night. Garland down into the corner to Bradshaw. Rebound by Odell Ball as he got beautiful position, had his man blocked off.
Well, it really did.
18-18 left to play. Toone pulls it up and down, and it's 31-30. DePaul by 1.
Didn't look like DePaul was in the zone that time. It was pretty fast. We didn't see it. Looks like they might have gone back to a man-for-man.
Worthen, or rather a Garland rimmed the cup. Here comes Worthen. Sam Worthen, 6'5", 195-pound junior, one of the 2 juniors on Hank Raymonds' Warrior crew. DePaul leads 31-30.
And they've gone back to their 2-3 zone, which was awfully good to the DePaul and Coach Meyer that first half, so they've gone back to it.
Wilson feeds it off beautifully to Toone. Toone can't get it to go down. Good battling underneath by Byrd, but it is brought out of there by Watkins at 6'6". Curtis Watkins. There goes Curtis shooting over Ball. Whoa, that Wilson can go. He can jump to the moon.
He really is. He's a super leaper for a guy 6'3". I thought he was 6'6" watching him jump around the board.
That did it. Marquette 32, DePaul 31. Marquette pulls back into the lead with 17 minutes remaining as Michael Wilson has 6 points. The freshman All-American made the Frosh All-America team. Garland pops it down to the baseline. Bradshaw can't get loose. Aguirre has it stolen by the quick hands of Michael Wilson. Wilson's going to set it up. 32-31, Marquette by 1. 16:37 left. They're calling a foul on Bradshaw. His 3rd. He's been bothered by a gash over his right eye that has been reopening, but doesn't appear to have. Well, I saw him just put his hand up there now. Might be getting a little trickle of blood. Bradshaw.
You know, this could be a big blow to DePaul. They only use really 5 people in most of their ball games, and Bradshaw with 3 fouls be pretty important if they lost a guy like that when they've only been playing 5 people most of the year.
Let's see if we can hear Toone's shot hit the net. Well, Bernard's going to have to hone it down a little bit, but he's chipped in 20 points so far tonight, and the slam is by Aguirre. Official indicates the basket is good. Mickey Crowley says it's good, and a foul was called on Byrd.
Here we are right here. Let's take a look. Here's Aguirre. Nice pass for Garland. Aguirre going in, getting him with the body. Of course, Marquette felt that he had traveled before he got the dunk shot.
Aguirre has hit 75% of his free throws, 2 for 2 tonight, now 3 for 3 for his 17th point. He made all 6 major high school All-America teams. in his senior year last year at Chicago Westinghouse. The score is level at 34. 16 minutes and 16 seconds left on the clock here in the second half. Marquette 34, DePaul 34. Boy, they battled down to the final seconds in Chicago just 19 days ago. DePaul won at 60, won at 60. There's Toone. Toone with 22. Former MVP in high school in New York State, out of Yonkers, New York. One of the 3 seniors on the Marquette crew. 36-34 Marquette. Looks like Byrd has committed the foul. Robert Byrd of Marquette has 2 fouls quickly here in the second half. The team foul situation, Marquette 2, DePaul 1. Turnovers 10 for Marquette and 5 for DePaul. Robert Byrd, 6'6" junior from Chicago. High school All-American. Marquette leading by 2 with 15 minutes, 51 seconds left in the contest. From long range, Gary Garland sacks his 8th point. The captain of the team, Gary Garland. He's quite a singer, sang the national anthem at the DePaul Notre Dame game. He evened the score at 36. 15.5 minutes to go in the back half. Marquette 9th nationally in defense, allowing 61 points a game. 8th nationally in rebounding margin at 8.1. Rebound Marquette and DePaul. 15 minutes and 21 seconds left in the season for one of these teams. The other one will play the winner of the UCLA San Francisco game here Saturday. Sam Worthen unties it. Marquette 38, DePaul 36.
A great move. He just penetrated into that zone and threw it up there.
Worthen 4 points. Garland feeds it over to Bradshaw. 2 great guards out on the wing to Mitchem. He hails from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Aguirre with a good move. Rebound Toone slapped out of his hands, but Worthen manages to haul it down court for the Warriors, who lead 38-36. 14:42 left in the game. Toone right on. 40-36, and Bernard Toone has 24 points.
He has a super release. He squares away at that basket, and he just follows through real well.
Aguirre has 17 to lead DePaul. Wilson gives it away to Sam Worthen. Marquette 40, DePaul 36. 14 minutes, 14 to go. Odell ball puts it up and down, and it's 42-36. 6 quick ones for Marquette, as DePaul has not been able to strike.
Odell Ball shot a long time this morning. He looked like he could shoot the ball.
He has 4 points tonight.
DePaul needs a basket here real bad to hang in there. They're 6 points down right now, and lots of time, but it's good.
Clyde Bradshaw sinks it. He has 5 points. 42-38. Interestingly, Coach, we've played 6 minutes and 20 seconds in the second half, and there are a total of only 3 fouls. Only 3 fouls by both teams, 2 by Marquette. But Aguirre battling over at the sideline with Worthen. Well, they said it would be an alley brawl, and there is part of it right there.
Yeah, and a big play on, I think that's Bradshaw's 4th foul, which really hurts DePaul.
Bradshaw does have his 4th foul with 13:30 left. Ray Meyer.
Let's take a look at it right here. This is a big play. There's Aguirre losing the ball right here. Stealing it from Worthen. Getting the ball to Bradshaw and a charge in the wing.
Down to Odell ball guarded by Mitchem. The foul will be on Mitchem as Bradshaw has 4 fouls. He's the only man with 4 fouls. Ball will go to the free throw line. Odell Ball at 6'9", 205, a senior from Milwaukee. He has batted .676 on his welfare shots this year. 42-38, Marquette by 4. 13:26 remaining in the game. Odell Ball makes it a 5-point lead for Marquette. 43-38. 2 team fouls on Marquette, 3 on DePaul suddenly. Trying to get it down there to Watkins. 13:09 left. We have a near capacity crowd in this 22,700 seat arena. Bradshaw with a rebound, and Wilson got a little too close to him, and Wilson picks up his third foul. With 5 minutes to go, Oklahoma leads Indiana State, Bill, 31-30. That's in the first half, we've just been advised. With 5 minutes left in the first half, Oklahoma leads Indiana State 31-30. Playing back in Cincinnati in the Midwest Regional. And Arkansas defeated Louisville 73-62 earlier tonight in the Midwest Regional.
Marquette's changed their defense right now. Maybe it's because of Winters with the 3 fouls. They've gone to a 2-3 zone right now.
Let's see who's guilty. It's Mitchem. Foul on Mitchem, his third. So for Marquette, Mitchem has 3 fouls. Bradshaw 4. Garland 2. Watkins no fouls. Mark Aguirre has not fouled, and William Madey has not fouled. Sam Worthen hustling down court. A good move by Sam. Garland with the save in the corner, guarded by Byrd. Good work by Garland.
Boy, it really was. That was a great move, and that real quick feet.
Great body control by Garland. Now here's a rebound by Byrd. Marquette leading 43-38 as DePaul has hit a cold streak. 12 minutes left in the game.
Well, they really had. Byrd for 6'6" is a tremendous jumper.
Odell ball. The block was by Watkins.
DePaul has gone back to their man-for-man. Now you're going to see Marquette. They're going to go one-on-one with Worthen, which he does real well with the dribble, posting up underneath. Kicked off, of course, to Toone that time.
Toone coming across for the power hook. Clock down to 11:33 to go here at Brigham Young University. 3, and that's just about the difference in the game. And Marquette has really won the board battle, 11-4 in the second half.
Well, they really have been controlling both backboards.
And another thing that's turned around from the first half is DePaul committed 3 turnovers this half, and Marquette only 1. Marquette in the first half was guilty of 10 miscues.
Looked like DePaul was going to come out of their zone for a minute, but they're back in it again. Worthen is just so tough one-on-one, and DePaul has had more success with their zone, but Marquette's going to have a little patience and hold it. I don't think they're going to a 4 corners, but they'd like to have them come out of that zone, I'm sure.
Marquette leads 43-38 as we've seen practically no scoring in the last 3 or 4 minutes. 10:55 left in the game now. UCLA and USF, University of San Francisco, waiting in the wings for the second game to be played tonight here in the semifinals of the West Regional as the teams are down to the Sweet 16. 8 teams playing tonight and 8 playing tomorrow night to advance to the regional finals Saturday and Sunday. And then the semifinals and finals will be played just up the pike about 50 miles in Salt Lake City a week from Saturday and a week from Monday. And on Monday night, March 26th, we'll know who the National Collegiate Champion is. Could be one of these teams you're watching right now. Marquette leading by 5 and just working time off the clock. The steal by Watkins. Nobody watching the score, and Watkins rams it home, and it's 43-40. Hank Raymonds comes on his feet, looking a little bit disgusted. Odell ball showing a lot of movement for a 6'9" fella. 9:45 left in the game. 43-40 Marquette.
Well, Coach Raymond a little upset. He held the ball for a minute and a half and run it off the clock. You have the 5-point lead, and then you have your kid with a turnover. That upsets you when they get in there for left.
12 turnovers by Marquette. 6 by DePaul. That's the second Marquette turnover this half. Bookended is Toone as he is hit from either side.
Here we go right now. We're going to take a look at Watkins. Here's a steal coming up. There's Watson with a great steal. Coming down. Going in for the great stuff right here. And a great steal by Watkins.
Straight line out of bounds play by Marquette. Marquette leading by 3. Team fouls, DePaul 5, Marquette 3. That's just the reverse of what happened in the first half. Sam Worthen pops it out. Sam Worthen makes it 45-40 as Sam plugs in his 6th point of the night.
Well, it really was. He just hung there and made the double pump, and he's some kind of 6'5" guard.
He played in the Junior Olympics last summer. Out on the wing to Aguirre. In this half, Aguirre has scored only 3 points after getting 14 in the front half. Another rebound for Marquette. Byrd now with 9 rebounds. Toone with 5. Ball with 4. Wilson with 5 for Marquette. For DePaul, Watkins has 6. Garland has 4 boards. The basket counts. It's good. And Raymonds loves it. Robert Byrd. Ray Myers. His expression tells the story. His team down by 7. Ray Myers, the winningest active coach in America. Dr. Ken Cerubi, his assistant in the foreground there, and Joe Meyer, his son, another assistant with him.
Just like a basket for Worthen that time when he kicked off. He got in there, penetrated in there deep, then kicked off to Robert Byrd for the basket.
Robert Byrd has 7 points now. He's a 66% shooter on the gratuitous shots. From long range, Garland off the hand of Watkins, and Marquette will bring it in with an 8-point lead, 48-40. Ray Meyer yelling, "Watch the long one." Bernard Toone avoiding injury. Ray Meyer yelled, "Watch the long one," just before that.
He really did, and Toone was covered pretty well that time. It was a little high for him to handle. Marquette's gone to a 2-3 zone now. Going to make DePaul move the ball, run a little bit of time off the clock with their 8-point lead.
DePaul really in trouble now with 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go and down 48-40. The foul situation for the Warriors. Lee with 1, Wilson 3, Worthen 2, Toone 1 foul, Byrd 2, and Odell Ball 3 fouls. Greg Garland with a beautiful hoop, 48-42. DePaul back within 6. DePaul was down by 8 just a moment ago. Remember, they were down 8-0 in the opening moments of play. Odell Ball picks up foul number 4. So each team has a man with 4 fouls. 65-year-old Ray Meyer. 15 postseason tournaments for him, including an NIT champion. Aguirre can't find the range. Watkins with the rebound. And a foul called on Toone. Bernard Toone picks up his 2nd foul of the night. Bernard Toone, who has contributed 24 of Marquette's 48 points, exactly half of them as they lead 48-42. And Curtis Watkins will shoot. He has hit 86% at the line. He is 110 out of 127 up to this very moment. He now has 11 points for the evening. Honorable mention All-America Curtis Watkins, averaging 16.8 points and 8.3 takedowns per game, and he cuts the lead to 4 points, 48-44 Marquette.
With 7:35 to go. Yeah, we have a lot of time. Of course, DePaul's in there fresh now.
7:25 remaining in the first half. Rebound by the Blue Demons, and they're down by 4. They can pull back within 2 with 7:19 to go. The team foul situation, DePaul 6, Marquette 5. Back within 2 points. Gary Garland. Gary Garland now at 12 points. The honorable mention All-American, it's 48-46. Marquette by 2, 7 minutes to go. DePaul has scored 6 straight points. Marquette with 5 team fouls. DePaul with 6.
Marquette has gone to their UCLA offense just lately the last 2 times down, but that was a big turnover.
Coach, here's an interesting point. DePaul is the 8th best free throw shooting team in America. They hit 76%. That could be a big factor in the next 6.5 minutes of play here in Utah. I can see Gary Cunningham, the UCLA coach, across the way with his assistants closely watching this game. He's got to beat San Francisco tonight, and then if he can do that, he'll play the winner of this game here Saturday afternoon. We're down to 6:13 to play. Marquette 48, DePaul 46.
It's one of those situations we're in right now where you scout both ball clubs. But DePaul has been pressing defensively. Bradshaw, of course, would have 4 fouls.
Garland levels the score at 48 apiece. Garland, the hero of the hour, now with 14 points. There goes Wilson. They're calling something against Wilson as Mitchem was the man going in to guard him. There is a timeout for 17 to the floor. DePaul has hit 7 for 18. But a big factor, Marquette has gotten 14 boards, and DePaul has picked off only 7 ricochets off of the backboard. Turnovers about even in this half. We're down to 5 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game, and the score is even at 48. Looks like a carbon copy of the battle in Chicago 19 days ago, which DePaul won 61-60 in the closing seconds of play. That's Ball with the ball, and he has 4 fouls. A little more pressure now by the Blue Demons. They've extended their defense as McGuire out there at the top. Sam Worthen with a good move to the baseline, and a follow shot by Robert Byrd. Byrd, 9 points. Junior from Chicago. 50-48, Marquette by 2.
Marquette, of course, still staying in their 2-3 zone.
16 fouls on DePaul, 5 on Marquette.
I was just going to say, Byrd has had 2 great rebound baskets in this ball game. That was a big one.
Marquette 50, DePaul 48. Another good block by Wilson. At least 3 blocks by Wilson, and Wilson turns around looking at the official, says on me, and then, oh, what a great shot by our crew. His 4th foul, Michael Wilson with his 4th foul. Wilson, the sensational freshman from Memphis, Tennessee. He has 6 points. He has 4 fouls. Odell Ball has 4 fouls. Marquette leads 50-48. 4.5 minutes to go on the clock. Mitchem evens it. It's a 50-50 deal.
Big basket for Mitchem. He was having trouble the first half, and Coach Meyer took him out, started him back in there the second half again.
Odell Ball hustles it down, now brings it back out, and they're going to set it up. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Looks like we're going to have plenty of time for a post-game show, Coach, an interview with the victorious coach. And this game has really gone fast.
Well, it really has. Both teams have played awfully well. Haven't made too many turnovers, haven't had many fouls.
Bradshaw shovels it off to Watkins. Watkins with the pull-up. And a foul is called on Ball. Odell Ball called for blocking, and that will be 5 on him. Let's see now. Yep, it's official. That's 5 on Odell Ball, and he goes up the river with his 5th foul. Odell Ball fouls out with 3:45 to go. He had 5 points on the night. At halftime, check this score. Indiana State 45, Oklahoma 37. That's at halftime in the Midwest Regional. And in an earlier game up in Cincinnati tonight in the Midwest Regional, we remind you that Arkansas defeated Louisville 73-62. Arkansas moving into the Midwest Finals, which will be played Saturday. And at this point, Indiana State at halftime has an 8-point Bulge over the University of Oklahoma, unranked Oklahoma, and #1 ranked Indiana State. Well, Bill, we are down to 3:45 to go. Bill Stranigan, a coach, major college success for over 25 years. What do you think these two coaches are telling their teams now?
Well, I think things are going pretty well for Coach Meyer right now. I think they're going to be shooting the 1-on-1, DePaul at the free throw line. Of course, they get those two. It means that Marquette has to play. Marquette has been coming down and spreading out their offense pretty well, looking 1-on-1. And I think defensively, if DePaul does score here, I feel that they'll go back and go in a 2-3 zone and make them beat him outside.
One of the factors tonight has been that Marquette has outboarded DePaul 35-24 on the totals as we watch Oliver Lee coming back on stage. His lifelong dream, he says, was to play at Marquette. And the sophomore from DeLand, Florida, is doing that as we watch Watkins at the line. Watkins, an 87% shooter. A rare miss for Curtis Watkins, his first tonight, 4 for 4. Prior to that, 12 points. DePaul, as we said, is the 8th best free throw shooting team in the national collegiate statistics. They lead now 51-50 with 3:40 left on the clock.
DePaul has gone back to a man-for-man right now, and I think Sam Worthen's going to get the ball here and move it. There it goes. He likes to go down there with the dribble and post in. Force Garland doubling up on him that time.
DePaul 51, Marquette 50. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Worthen working it down the middle, and Worthen with some classic moves.
Oh, a great move that time, and he's the guy that they're going to go to 1-on-1. You just don't handle him very well.
Worthen has produced 6 points in the second half, a total of 8 tonight. It's 52-51. Marquette leads by 1. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game. The loser goes home. The winner goes to the final Saturday. That's Curtis Watkins. His 15th point of the night, 10 from the field. 2:35 remaining in the game. Marquette trails by 1 as they bring it down court. Wilson feeds it out to Worthen. DePaul 53, Marquette 52. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game. Marquette ranked #8, DePaul #6. Rebound Toone. The foul on Aguirre. 2 shots coming for Toone. Aguirre picks up his first foul of the night, and that is amazing. A 6'7", 225-pound freshman. One of the 3 freshmen for DePaul. Highest scoring freshman in the nation. Don't forget, coming up, UCLA and the University of San Francisco, and the winner of that will play the winner of this. Toone at the line. He's at 82% of his gift shots this year. Toone ties it at 53. He has 25 points to the moment. He's averaged 18.4 per game. He's averaged 6.6 glasses per game. 2:14 to play. Toone makes it 54-50. He won 70%. He's won 46 and lost 10 in 2 years as the head coach at Marquette, succeeding Al McGuire, who is here tonight, by the way. We're down to 2 minutes remaining in the game now, with Marquette leading by 1. DePaul owns the ball. 1:55 to play. They clear the side for Bradshaw, but the defense arrives. 1 minute and 47 seconds to go. Marquette 54, DePaul 53. The score by Watkins. Watkins this half has 11. 17 for the night. DePaul 55, Marquette 54. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game.
Great, and a great pass that time from Bradshaw to Watkins. They did a good job on that zone that time.
It's Marquette's ball with 1:25 to go. Almost stolen by Bradshaw. Wilson with the ball. The reversal from Toone around to Worthen. Down to 1:15 on the clock. DePaul leading by 1, 55-54. They won 61-60 on February the 24th. 1 minute remaining in the game. Good defense as Wilson went up, and they charged Wilson with a foul, and that's 5 on Wilson. They say he used his elbow. 57 seconds left. Michael Wilson picks up his 5th foul, and he'll go to the showers with 57 seconds remaining. Wilson made 6 points tonight. Odell Ball fouled out with 3:45 to go. Clyde Bradshaw has been encumbered by 4 fouls for, well, since 13 minutes to go in the game.
Wilson has gone back over. Coach Raymonds had a nice talk with him. He has 5 fouls. Now
he looks almost as though he's going to cry as he comes out of the game.
Well, that was a big foul. That's a big loss to Marquette right there, too. I mean,
Artie Green, they call him the grasshopper. Watch that guy jump. 6'1", 57 seconds to go. DePaul 55, Marquette 54. Ray Meyer on his feet here. Just to our left. Sam Worthen could not make the scene in time. Well, 44 seconds to go. DePaul leads 55 to 54. 44 seconds to play.
A great steal, and then of course Green throwing the ball away that time.
Let's see, on the deck we see Worthen. Sam Worthen, number 31. Worthen is charged with his 3rd foul of the night. And we're getting a timeout at the... Well, Watkins is the best free throw shooter that DePaul has.
Still is.
56 to 54. Watkins tonight has canned 6 out of 7 free throws. He's 114 for 132 for the year. Now he makes it 57 to 54. 44 seconds to go. The clock will start when the ball is touched. It's down to 41 seconds left. DePaul leads 57 to 54. Worthen missing. Rebound, Mitchem. Off to Bradshaw. DePaul with a 3-point lead. A half a minute to go. Sam Worthen appears to be guilty of a foul on Garland. Aguirre over with a little conversation with Worthen. Garland will be the free throw shooter. Artie Green, number 21. Artie Green picked up that foul. Artie Green picked up his 1st foul of the night. Garland makes it 58 to 54. Rebound Aguirre. Worthen reaching over him. Worthen picks up the foul. And with 27 seconds to go, it looks like lights out for Marquette.
Well, it really does. Aguirre, he just got a big smile on his face out there. This is quite a change. Just being playing in the Illinois State Tournament a year ago, and here he is back here playing for the national championship, going into the Final 8.
Sam Worthen got his 4th foul. Aguirre at the line. 59 to 54, DePaul. Aguirre 4 for 4 at the line. 18 points for the night. Now 19 points, and that makes it 60 to 54, DePaul with 27 seconds to go. Steal by Garland. Garland with a change of pace move. 15 seconds to play. DePaul 60, Marquette 54. DePaul won earlier 61 to 60 3 weeks ago. 18 seconds to play. Worthen with a pull-up shot underneath, and a rebound slam by Oliver Lee. 60 to 56. 6 seconds to go. 4 seconds. 4-point lead for DePaul. And a foul called in the backcourt. University Warriors. So Bradshaw will be the shooter. He's hit 71% from the stripe this year. 1 for 2 tonight, a total of 5 points. Clyde Bradshaw at the line. And the free throws have been the difference here in the home stretch.
That's right. You mentioned what a great free throw shooting team they are, and under pressure, they've made some great free throws. Garland and Watkins, of course.
61 to 56, DePaul, 1 second to go. DePaul has 2 men stationed back by their defensive basket. 62 to 56, DePaul.
To you and all the Blue Demons.
Thank you very much, Marty.
Yesterday's game, I know, was a thrilling win for you, particularly a sweep victory because of the drubbing you took from UCLA last November.
Yes, UCLA is just a very talented team, and we were really excited, to beat them. That's one of the best teams in the country.
DePaul, and Aguirre is very unhappy.